When I click next, I see that there's going to be a video for me to watch here. It's the video you're watching right now. And we're going to read this together as we annotate. We always box the characters, write a gist statement, underline our text evidence, put a pre for problem, and an R for a resolution. Let's read, shall we? Sam's roommate wasn't in, but we could see her things on the left side of the room. So Sam put her stuff on the right. I opened her window and gazed out across the university campus. I could hear music drifting up from somewhere and see 3 students down below throwing a frisbee. Off in the distance beyond campus rose the office buildings of downtown. Well, 2 characters I see here in this text is 1, Sam, and I also see I, which tells me that this story is in 3rd person, and that first person, and that we have a narrator in this story. Well, what's Sam doing? Sam's moving her stuff in for college, and she's putting her stuff right down on the one side of the room. It seems that she's moving in for college. So I'm going to now fill in my gist statement. It says that Sam is moving into her college dorm. And right here on my Google Word form, it says what is the first word that fills in that blank gist statement? Well, the first word I put in was Sam, so I'm going to put a check right there. And the second word I put in was college. So I'm going to put a check right there, and then I can scroll down to the next questions. I'm going to also read along. You're following along with me. Gently, Sam set aside her plant beside me at the window. I'll have to sing to it now, she said to me, since you won't be around to bug me. She winked, but then I saw tears in her eyes. Tears sprang in my eyes too. I'm just going to box she, because that's talking about Sam. Hold up. I'm going to box she, because that's talking about Sam. I'm also going to box Sam, one of our characters. And I'm also going to box I. That's the narrator. Here, her tears confused me. Every time an adult had asked her if she was excited to go for college, she gushed yes. That had hurt my feelings, but I hadn't realized until now that her feelings might be more complicated. So first, what's something that I see Sam doing in this? Well, first she's talking to her sister, and something that she says is, like, I'll have to sing to it now, she said, because you won't be around to bug me. But then she cries. And her sister ends up crying too. And I'm going to put in A here for action, something that she does. And I'm going to put in S here for something that she says. Right? And our narrator is pretty confused. Right? Her tears confused me. And the reason why she's confused or surprised is because every single adult is saying, like, hey, and every single adult's like, are you ready for college? And Sam's like, yes, I'm so ready for college. And that's something that Sam says, so I'll put an S right there. Now, let's fill in our gist. Sam blanks when talking to her sister, even though she's excited for college. Well, I've already marked the thing that she does. She cries. I can fill that in now on my Google form as well by writing in she cries. Question number 1 asks, why was Sam's sister surprised at her sister crying? I underlined why already. It's because she was saying she was so excited for college. So I'll look here. A, she did not get along well with her sister. No, that's not true. It seems like they got along, especially when they're talking about their plan. B, Sam told everyone how excited she was for college. That was something that we underlined here. Sam had never cried in front of her before. The author doesn't say that, so I can cross that out. Or D, Sam had been mean to her for many years before college. Also, doesn't seem like it if they're talking about how they used to sing to a plant together. They weren't probably mean. Our best answer is answer choice B, that Sam had told everyone she was excited for college, but now she's crying, kind of showing that she's a little nervous. I'm going to write in answer choice or put a dot at answer choice B on my Google form. Well, how does Sam feel about starting college once she's in her dorm? The one thing that she does is she starts crying. She starts crying, which tells me she's probably a little nervous. So I'm going to circle C. I can assume when someone cries, they're not excited, curious, or upset. They could be upset, but it seems like they're a little nervous. The reason why I didn't pick upset is because it seems like she's excited, like she wants to go to college. She's not mad about going to college, but what it seems like is she's a little nervous about maybe not being with her family anymore. Now I'm going to pick the best detail to support that answer. We've already talked about the best detail. The best detail was when she was crying. Answer choice B talks about her crying. She winked, but then I saw tears in her eyes. So I'm going to make sure that I put that in for my answer choice B as well. And we'll finish up reading this passage together, shall we? It was almost time to say goodbye. I knew she would come back for holidays and summers, at least for a while, but it would be different. She would have been out in the world and would always be heading back there soon. Someday it would be my turn to go away, to study in a bunch of buildings, sleep in a dormitory bed, and share my space with strangers instead of my family. The thought of leaving home suddenly made my stomach drop. My parents and friends might be far away. How would I handle that? Would I be brave like Sam? Well, I see here we're still talking about Sam when she says that she's going away, but things are going to be different. One thing that the narrator here is thinking is the thought of leaving home made my stomach drop. And then we have her asking some questions or thinking, my parents might be far away. How would I handle that? Would I be brave like Sam? This is something that our narrator is thinking, so I'm going to put a T for thinks. Now I'm going to fill in my gist. The narrator is nervous about her turn to go to college. The reason why I know she's nervous, and I'm going to fill that in as the first blank in my gist statement, and college as the second blank, is because it seems like that she's asking a lot of questions. Would I be away from my family? Would I be able to handle it? Would I be brave? Like, she's pretty nervous because she's asking so many questions, and because she's getting that feeling or that butterfly in her stomach. What detail best supports the idea that the narrator is nervous about going to college? A, someday it'll be my turn to go away to study in buildings, to sleep in a dormitory bed and share space with strangers? Not really. For now, I was happy to be headed home, though home never be quite the same without my sister. That doesn't talk about college. See, the thought of leaving home suddenly made my stomach drop. I'm going to circle that one because we talked about the butterflies in her stomach. That's something that the character thinks, so it's giving us that text evidence to make a description that the character feels nervous. So for number C, for number 4, I'm going to make sure that I match my answer choice C, and I'll click submit because now I'm done and I'm ready to crush stations. Keep shooting your shot.